Hi friends, how is it going? I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday while I'm filming this video, but happy any day that you're watching this video on. So I have a very exciting video. I feel like I say this all the time, but honestly, I wanted to make this video in such a long time, but I feel I'm now at the point where I have a few pieces that I've made and I haven't shown you yet that I would like to rate in an honest way. So like brutally honest, I'm going to tell you my opinion on all of these pieces. So the pieces I'm going to rate are knits, are pieces I've sewn in the past that I still own. They're still in my possession. I still wear them. And these are the pieces I'm going to rate today, okay? So starting off with the Andie Dress, okay? That's Viki Sew's pattern. Really, I love, when I saw this pattern, I loved how drapey it was. It just didn't clung to the body, and that's the vibe I was going for. So I decided to make this pattern. Also love the neckline. The neckline is beautiful. Like I love the polo neckline so much. I feel like I'm always so drawn to like a polo neckline because it actually looks very elegant and very elevated. So yeah, so I went for this pattern and decided to buy this 42, size 42, because my aim was to have nothing cling to my body, to have like a very straight, relatively straight silhouette. And yeah, that's why I went for the size of 42. Usually I go around the size 40 in Viki Sew's patterns. So yeah, the fabric I used for this is actually a fabric I got from Amsterdam, from an Amsterdam trip. And I felt back then I splurged on this fabric. I think I paid around 14 euros per meter. And for me, it was like, oh my God, I'm spending so much money on fabric. But honestly, this quality, like you can tell with the quality. You can tell I washed the fabric. It's like a knit. It's a heavy knit. Heavier knit fabric, but also so soft and so buttery. And even after washing, it still felt soft. So this is the proof. If you invest into your materials, the end result will go to so beautiful. So I still cherish this piece till today. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten as much wear out of it as I thought I would when I initially made it. Could have different reasons, to be honest, because I think I feel self-conscious while wearing this dress. And if I go to work, for instance, I don't know, I just feel self-conscious wearing this dress because I feel like it makes me look bigger than I actually am. But I still wear it and I still like it and I still feel very comfortable. It's such a cozy dress, especially in this type of winter, a very cold winter season. The beautiful dress to just, easily throw on, and that's an outfit in a nutshell, okay? So that's the reason I'm going to rate this pattern 7 out of 10, just because I haven't reached for it as much as I hoped for, okay? But that's the Andie Dress for you. Moving on to the Tulip Trousers. So the Tulip Trousers I haven't shown us on this channel. I think I made these trousers as a pattern test, and this was the first time that I partook in a pattern test, and I was so excited and I was so pumped for this project because I had my fabric already picked out. I think the fabric I got in a fabric market in Berlin. Very quickly into this make, I realized that I made a major mistake. So what happened was I looked at the finished garment sizes and did not look at the body sizes, which led to me cutting out a smaller size, like one whole size smaller than I should have gone for. And yeah, so I had to kind of replan or yeah, change plans. And I took out the seam allowance. I had to take out the seam allowance by probably 1 centimeter on all of the sides, so that I would be able to fit in it. And this led to the pockets not being ideal, because I don't know what the right terminology is for this pocket, but it's like it's a proper trouser pocket, side pocket, and yeah, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I feel like I was able to still finesse it in a way that it doesn't look like a mistake, but yeah, it actually is, because yeah, it kind of, the squares kind of look poking out. I don't know how to explain it really. Maybe I can show you on a video or a picture how this actually looks like. I mean, people don't notice. I don't think people notice, right? But if you're a sewist, you might notice that it is like a faux pas. So what makes the tulip trousers so special and made me feel drawn to make it was like the tulip pleats. So the tulip pleats, very, very interesting, makes this trouser stand out. What my issue is with this make, when I have it on, and I feel like it didn't bother me when I first make them, is that the crotch looks kind of weird sometimes. Because, I don't know, the crotch kind of looks weird sometimes, which makes these trousers a little bit, I don't know. I still wear them. I probably wear them every second week, at least once. Also, I get so much wear out of it. These are like my favorite funky office pants if I, whenever I go to work, right? They're very like, very thin wool. I think it's a thin wool fabric, but yeah, I think what is bothering me about this make is the crotch area. I don't know if it's because of my mistake, and that led to the crotch looking a little bit crumpled, but yeah. So with this reason, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. Just because I still wear them. And I like them. But yeah, this crotch situation, I don't know. Like sometimes it really, really gets on my nerves. Okay, sorry, I'm looking down because I'm actually looking at my phone. So please don't be mad at me. Okay, moving on to the Cynthia blouse. Spoke about the Cynthia blouse and the collar hack, okay? So I used the Cynthia blouse as the pattern for the general blouse, but what I wanted to do with this pattern, or what I wanted to do with this piece in general, was to create like a Peter Pan big collar situation. And yeah, I kind of hacked the pattern in the sense that I just used the body for the shirt, and then I knitted the collar and the collar stand of the Cynthia blouse pattern, and then I self-drafted this Peter Pan collar, and used the neckline of the Cynthia blouse as my, as the base for the color, right? So, and it came out really, really well. I'm super surprised because I was kind of anxious if I would be able to make it work and in a way that it would look seamless also in the inside. It would also look neat from the inside. And I managed to achieve that by using bias binding in the inside of the collar to cover up all of the open seams. So this worked out really, really nice, and I have since then I've worn it so many times. It's such a beautiful piece. I used like a black cotton, like a poplin type of situation, and it's so pretty. It's beautiful. I feel like now it's starting to lose its color a little bit. It's starting to fade just a little bit, which with black can look shabby over the time. It's not bad. It's not really bad right now, but I can see how it can wash out more and more the more I wear it and wash it. So, but overall, I must say 10 out of 10, because I've worn it so much and I'm still in love with this piece. What I actually also did with this pattern, I didn't take the full length of the shirt. I think I shortened the shirt by around 15 centimeters, maybe 10 to 15 centimeters, which led me to have like the ideal length for this shirt. And yeah, we'll definitely make it again. So I already mentioned that in my last video actually, that I wanted to make it in a different fabric as well. So yeah, so if it works in this black fabric, I think it will work in a patterned fabric as well, because it's just such a cool piece. So 10 out of 10, the first 10 out of 10. The pieces I love, I'm going to give a straight 10 out of 10. The pieces I love and I wear often is a 10 out of 10, just so you know how I'm rating. Yeah, okay. Also with that, I used the same fabric to create like this very simple skirt. Very simple elasticated skirt. I didn't do a lot of pattern drafting. I didn't use any pattern or anything. I used, I just free-handed this skirt. It's not a complicated skirt. It's just what makes a skirt is just the cinching in with the elasticated band, and then there you have it. It's like a nice skirt. So nothing really special to say about that. I just thought it was a great match. So I also love wearing the black blouse with the skirt together. I feel like it gives such a mwah look to it, because yeah, it's just I love matching sets, and it's just such a cool look. And I remember I wore this in Denmark, in Copenhagen, and yeah, I felt the vibes. I felt the Copenhagen vibes. I just felt part of the club, okay? Part of the cool girls over there. So yeah, I would say it's nothing special, but I've worn it quite a bit. So I would say it's a 9. It's a 9 out of 10, because I've worn it quite a bit. It is something I can combine with so many different pieces. It's just so simple that makes it easy to just match and style with different pieces. Okay, moving on to an asymmetrical top. I think the asymmetrical top has been on Pinterest so much, and I made it in 2023 as well. Yeah, so the first time I really saw it was with Cool Stiches. I think Cool Stiches made like a pattern hack, and she made a tutorial on that, and I followed the tutorial and I made my version of this asymmetrical top. And yeah, I made it in black. I don't know why all my pieces in black, but I feel that's why I can get more wear out of them, because my pieces are black. Yeah, asymmetrical top, very interesting make, also special. Like I don't feel like I see it every day. I don't see it so often, or I see people wearing this style of top, not even in Berlin, you know, so that means something, I would say. Yeah, so I like this piece. I think it's still a nice piece, but I think this is also like a personal opinion of mine. Like I think my style is also changing, where I feel like I'm leaning towards like I don't necessarily feel exposed wearing it, but Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, oh, am I showing too much skin with this top? Especially if I wear like just the black bra underneath, and then the rest is just skin showing. Like this would be a great summer or spring piece. So sometimes I feel like, am I showing too much skin? But what I also like is to balance out, showing a little bit of skin and then not showing skin in other parts of my body. But yeah, I feel like I'm moving away from showing skin. I don't know. Is it an age thing, or is it just, I don't know what is going on? Yeah, I'm just changing, I guess. And yeah, I made this in 2023 and now it's 2025, and I still like wearing it, but I don't reach for it as much. And maybe it's also because I go to the office every day, and I don't like, yeah, I feel like it's not professional. So I don't like it wearing it in this type of setting. So maybe that's the reason as well. Okay, so I'm going to rate this, this make. Let's give it an 8 out of 10 as well, because yeah, it's a great piece. It's a great piece. The fabric is still super soft, and it's holding up well. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's still in my closet, so if it's still in my closet, if it's still in my wardrobe, that means I'm going to still be wearing it. Otherwise, I would have given it out long ago. So. Okay, moving on to the Lacy dress. I hope I'm not blobbing too much. Lacy dress, I made this, I think it was as my birthday dress a few years ago. And this is also a Viki Sews pattern. And yeah, I had the fabric. I got this fabric on the market, and it was such a beautiful satin, like thicker satin fabric that you don't get anywhere. Okay, I saw this fabric on the market, and I thought I have to get it, and it was such a good price. It was so cheap, and it's holding up very well. My issue with this piece is that it didn't come out as I was envisioning it to come out. I mean, I put in so much work. Yeah, it was so much work, and I wore it a few times, but I don't reach for it. And the reason is I don't like how I finished the hem. I feel like the hem is not finished properly because I didn't understand the pattern. I didn't understand what the pattern was asking me to do. It just wasn't clearly explained in the pattern how I should finish the hem with two pieces layered, okay? Like you have like your lining piece, and then you have your outer fabric. And it was such a like weird technique. And I think also a reason for that was because the outer fabric is so thick, was in a thicker satin material, that it didn't really work out. And I just basically just finished the outer fabric, but I didn't finish the inner fabric. And whenever I sit down, the outer fabric is unfinished, and it kind of looks, it just doesn't look professional, and it's nothing that I like. I prefer, I like things that look professional, and it doesn't. And yeah, it was sad, but yeah, it was sad because I wanted it to be longer as well. It didn't come as long. It like kind of a weird length. It's not maxi, it's not mini, it's midi, and I don't like midi dresses on me. I feel like I look shorter wearing midi. So yeah, for this reason, I'm going to rate this a 5 out of 10. So this is the lowest rating that we've had, but yeah, I'm saying it like I'm really honest. Yeah, but you win some, you lose some, I would say. You can't win everything, okay? Okay, moving on to the Helene jeans, Chronicles, okay? Oh, by now I've made 3 Helene jeans, and they all look quite different, okay? You wouldn't think that this is Helene jeans. So the first pair I made, I put in the work. I put in the work, guys. I made like I made a toil of this Helene jeans, and I never make toils. I'm a let's go for it type of girl, okay? I don't have time to be making toils and stuff, nope. I went and ahead and made a toil. This will show you how serious I was about this pattern. I wanted perfect jeans. And yeah, and after that, I figured out the adjustments I wanted to make, and then I made the adjustments accordingly. And then I came out with my very first pair of proper Helene jeans, which I love to this day. I love them. I love how they sit on my bum. I love, like, they just sit so well. Yeah, I have two not so great things about this piece, okay? One is the fabric choice. Fabric choice was not great. I think I tried to cheap out when it came to the fabric. I went to a store and I even paid like 14 euros for this denim, black denim. I paid 14 euros per meter. And with the very first wash, it got like white lines on it, which made me so mad. I was so disappointed because how can I wash this one time and it already has white lines? So I was asking myself, like, is this the color that is coming out, or is this because of the hard water in Berlin? So it was already like, I don't want, like, why can't it just be super black? Like, yeah, but that's a different topic. Yeah, so I still went ahead and made the jeans, and I think I made them in a size 8. And I think I scooped out the crotch to a size 10 because, like, my waist and my hips, they are like different ratios, and that worked out really well. The second thing that I don't like about them, the second thing I don't like about them currently is that they are too short. I think when I made them, they had like the perfect length, and I think my husband put them in the dryer, and ever since they are too short. Like, I don't like when my ankles are looking out, like just out of my, like, when my ankles are out, it's not the look for me. I just don't like them. I still wear them, but I think the way I can make them work for me now is wearing like boots underneath, like wearing boots with them so my ankles don't show. In this case, like wearing boots with shorter jeans is actually, ooh, I love the look, but like with sneakers and stuff, I don't like it. So yeah, it's sad because I think they were perfect in the beginning, and then they were put in the dryer, and ever since they have been, too short. But you win some, you lose some, right? Like, yeah. So I'm planning to make another pair of these jeans, and I already saw like the perfect fabric in the store, and it's actually by, what is their name? Mills and Merchant, or Merchant and Mills? Does anyone know? They're 14-ounce denim. Yeah, so I'm going to get that denim, and it looked really high quality. It's also more expensive, I must say, but I think this will not give me any issues when it comes to washing. So I'm looking forward to that. First Helene jeans is, I would say, a 9 out of 10, just because they were, they were thrown into the dryer, and the length is not the perfect length, and the fabric is not ideal. So that's why I'm giving it 9 out of 10. Yeah. So this was my first pair of Helene jeans. My second pair Helene jeans. I made in a blue denim. Yeah, and I made them quite big. So I decided to make them a little bit bigger. So I asked my husband to print them out for me. And unfortunately, he printed them out in a bigger scale and not true to size. So I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? So I decided to go with it and say, and just piece the pattern pieces together and cut a smaller size out so that I can get the oversized look. And yeah, I wasn't very precise when it came to these, and it showed. I must say it showed. And what can I say? They are baggy, and I like them when I really made the best out of them. Okay, they were way too big before. I also have a video on this actually on my channel. Way too big, and I put them in the dryer, and then it took in a few centimeters from the waist, so they didn't just fall down when I put them on, right? So yeah, I put them in a dryer and they shrank a little bit, and this actually made the piece wearable for me in the end. And I wore it in the beginning quite a few times, and it's been a while since I've reached for them, maybe 6 months. I haven't really worn them again, just because I feel they look a little bit frumpy on me. I like the oversized look, but for pants or jeans in this sense, I don't like the crotch. The crotch looks too long. Yeah, I thought I liked these pants, but they are not giving me what I want in the jeans. Okay, so I still have them, and I might wear them in the future, but I'm not pretty sure about that. I think it's not my style anymore. I just like things to look crisp and to fit well, and I feel with these jeans they don't fit me well and they look frumpy on me, so I don't reach for them anymore. Yeah, they will probably be removed from my wardrobe very soon, so if I don't wear them for another few months, they will be sorted out. Second Helene jeans, I would say it is 4 out of 10 for me, because it's just not my style. I like my pieces to fit well, and yeah, they unfortunately don't. Yeah, and my third pair is also a pair of that I try to make the jeans, the oversized look a little bit better. And I must say with this piece, it looks better. I would just say the fabric choice was also not the right one. So I sized down a few sizes again, I think 2-3 sizes to get this look. And yeah, they are not, the fabric choice, not good. I don't know. That's why I'm so eager to use fabric that is actually high quality. Yeah, so I decided, I used a fabric that I got from online, and it has like elastane in the denim as well, and I don't like that. I don't like that. It washes horribly and it just looks, dusty. It looks dusty, that's the right word. It looks dusty and I don't like it. Yeah, so unfortunately that is, I still wear them though. I still wear them. They're nice, but this like washed out look is not for me. And that's why I'm going to give them like a 6 out of 10. I still wear them though, and very regularly, but yeah, I think I might save them by putting some dye on it, a black dye, to just revive the color. And yeah, moving on to the cardigan number 7. This is the cardigan that I'm wearing. I haven't shown on this this channel. But yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces. It is so beautiful. The color is beautiful. The fabric is beautiful. Just, I love it. I love wearing this. It gives me, like, I think the fabric or the color looks good on me. And I used mohair, the mohair and the Friends Extra Fine Merino, both from Hobby. And yeah, it's a very like fine knit for me. I think I knit this on 4mm needles, and yeah, it brought out this like very drapey fabric, and it keeps me warm. And yeah, that's amazing, and I still wear it so much. It just resonates with me in my current style. So this is definitely a 10 out of 10. Okay, I think we're heading to the last piece, or the last pieces. They're quite recent pieces in my wardrobe, and I wanted to rate them. Okay, first, the Beyond Basic sweatshirt by Wool and Beyond. I spoke about this this pattern a few times already, and I must say, it's a nice pattern. I think the yarn choice was not the best. I still wear the sweatshirt. It is nice, it's very heavyweight, but I must say I will not reach for the Drops Nepal yarn anymore. It is just not my vibe. It's just too rustic, and yeah, it just, yeah, it's, yeah, too much fuzz that comes out of the fabric, and I don't like it. I just don't like it that much. And I also don't like how it feels in my hand. It is soft, but I just don't like working with it, yeah. And the same goes for, I also use this for my Darling cardigan as well, and that's the same issue I'm having. It's still like a beautiful pieces, but I wouldn't make these pieces with this yarn anymore. So for this reason, I'm going to give the Beyond Basic sweatshirt, I think, a 7 out of 10. Just because I feel like I could also, with the sizing, I could have done a better job. I would love the sleeves to be a little bit longer. I feel like the sleeves are kind of shorter than I was actually going for, and I would love to make the ribbing a little bit longer as well. So these are the changes I would make for my next pieces. So because this is a great pattern to recreate multiple times in different colors maybe. So if I reknit this pattern, I will probably go for a different yarn, maybe do Sanduscan, merino, or something like that, something light, like light and yeah, just drapey as a fabric for this pattern. Okay, then the Darling cardigan, my most recent finished object to date. I like the Darling cardigan, it's nice. I knitted a size L, and I feel like it's a little bit too, am I a perfectionist? Might be. I might be a perfectionist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to myself, because like not every piece can be perfect. I think I like this piece. It's a great throw-on piece, and yeah, I've worn it quite a few times. It's very cozy. As I said, the yarn choice not the best, so that makes me want to not to reach out for it as much. It is quite, yeah, it's big, it's oversized, it's cozy. The sleeves are long enough. And yeah, what can I say? I was going for the look of My Favorite Things knitwear, the cardigan. I don't know what the name of the cardigan is. Was it the number 8? Cardigan number 8, I think. Yeah, it's the cardigan number 8, and it has this boxy look, and I think I was going for this boxy look for this pattern as well. And I thought I could achieve this with just sizing up the Darling cardigan, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted. So I don't know, maybe you tell me, did it work out? Did I achieve this goal? I feel like I didn't really achieve this goal. Like, it could have been a little bit longer. And yeah, I think I still have to learn so much when it comes to knitwear construction and like what to do to achieve different looks. So yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey in the end, and I'm glad I attempted it. It's definitely not what I thought it would be when I finished it, but I still enjoy this piece. And yeah, I feel like every piece is a learning, it's a journey, it's a learning curve. And yeah, I must say it was so much fun to talk about all of these pieces that are still in my wardrobe, that I still enjoy wearing. And I hope you, yeah, you found that too. So there you have it. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed just me blabbing on my makes and what I would love to do different in the future. Yeah, so basically I think my verdict is, yeah, invest in materials. I think I spoke about that in my last video already, but I'm going to invest into my materials because in the end, there's only so much you can do. You can do all of the best techniques on your garments, but if the materials are not doing what they're supposed to, if you're chipping out on materials, you will feel the impact in your end result. So yeah, I think it was so good to reflect on all of my makes that I currently have in my possession. And yeah, I think I've come such a long way, and it's so good to look back. I think everyone who looks back at their first makes, and yeah, you keep like thinking about ways to improve. And I hope you're not a perfectionist like me. I tend to overthink things and want everything to be perfect, but that's not what making is about, you know? Like, make things that bring joy, that spark joy, and that you enjoy wearing, no matter if they're perfect or not. And there are so few pieces that are not perfect, but I still wear. And yeah, that's all it's about. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I think it's so special having you guys watch my videos and interact, guys. This is basically fills me with so much joy just to know, like, hey, you're out there, and just getting to know you guys as well. And yeah, I hope you have a great start of your week, or great week in general, okay? And I hope we see you on my next video. And until then, I hope you stay blessed and beautiful. See ya. Bye.